Man, this is going to be a fun one. We have a road trip, for sake, to Texas Tech, to Lubbock, with which it's a big deal. Top 10 team that we're going to face with a chance to put ourselves solidly in the conversation as contenders, put ourselves solidly in the conversation for the Big East once again this year with a big win. It would probably be the best win in the conference to this point in the season. We want this bad. I want this bad. For not only this, there's plenty of other things. It'd be cool to get a win tonight. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look around. Welcome into the Big East Dynasty. For those who might be new, we're in year number 2, game number 3 of this second season of the Big East Dynasty. I won the first Big East championship and the return of the conference last season with a 17-0 win over West Virginia, for those who did not know. We're not living in the past, though. We're looking to move on. We're already 1-0 in conference play. We beat Boston College 49-24 in week 1. Last week, 31-13, pretty much a ball control game over Miami, Ohio. This game's going to be the litmus test. Are we really? Hey, don't be doing that. Are we really contenders or not? Does this team really got what it takes? I hope we do. I think we do. I think I built a pretty solid team, but that's for this game to decide, I suppose. So, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look around the conference. We've had some things happen since our last time here. If you haven't seen any of our stuff, this is really all I stream here. So, you can go back and watch any of the most recent things, and it'll make sense. And you can catch up through my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the channel. You can find any of the previous ones we've done, any of the previous episodes. So with that said, let's go back to week 2 real quick. Take a look at the American Athletic Conference. Virginia Tech with a 26-0 win over Old Dominion, a pretty solid, dominating showing. They're now 2-0, a 17-14 win over App State in their first game. We beat, again, Miami Ohio 31-13, got revenge, got the victory ball back. Moving on. Game of the Dynasty to this point. Boston College 31, Rutgers 30 in overtime. Cam Rutgers goes for 2 at the end of that game, misses it. Boston College survives, gets a big road win in his second straight user game. He's now 1-1 in conference play. That's a bit of revenge for last year, too. I believe Cam won that game last year. Miami gets a win over Florida State 30-9. Louisville beats Syracuse 45-3. Pretty dominant showing there. West Virginia dominates Virginia in Bank of America Stadium 49-7 to move to 2-0 at that point. USF beats Alabama 42-35. That's back-to-back weeks that a Big East team knocks down Alabama. West Virginia did it in week 1. Pitt takes down UCF 35-14. Into this week, we have USF continuing their offensive just rampage. 546 total yards, 553 through the air. Could not run the ball for anything. -7 rushing yards on the day for the Bulls, but 24 in the second, 28 in the fourth. Really put them in control after a 31-21 game at halftime. Pretty dominant. Tavian St. Clair's been good. I'm very curious to see what happens when conference play starts up, how he's able to mix it up. I know that he only really has one running back, and Jalen Johnson. So where the wear and tear will be for him, how healthy he's going to be. I know that's why he's not running the ball as much, but I think it's going to have to happen at some point. I don't think he's going to be able to just throw the ball all over the yard. But so far, Jaquan Smith and Chaz Nimrod have been fantastic. Tyler Williams has been good for him. All of them have, I think, multiple 100-yard games to this point. So with that said, we take a look elsewhere. Louisville beat UConn 35-17 earlier. A pretty solid day, it looks like. I haven't gone back to see it, so we're taking a first look at the stats here. Christopher Vizina, 197 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks on 21 of 28 passing. Running the ball, it's been Joseph Hyman and John Amodu. They've been pretty solid, but Vizina with the 2 touchdown runs on the day. Nathan Laycock, of course, Jaleel Skinner, a lot of a lot of repeat offenders, I guess. I don't want to say repeat offenders, but repeat names that we're going to see here throughout the course of the season. On the defensive side of the ball, Marquise Lightfoot finally breaks out. He had 0 sacks going into this game. We've kind of had some conversation about this. And Lightfoot, 2 sacks. Clev Lubin gets a sack. Jerry Lawson, 4 sacks for the Cards defense in that game. So some conversation we had, slider related. Seemingly, things look pretty good. West Virginia with a 20-6 victory over Marshall. I know that just killed RJ to have to go beat his team like that. But the Mountaineers moved to 3-0 once again. He was again in the Big East Championship last season. Nico Markiel, 343 yards, a touchdown, 38 of 51 passing. Definitely a different approach than I expected him to have going into this year. Dior Hubbard and Bryce LaRock, the true freshman, both of them guys getting a good amount of carries, 8 of them to be exact from both of them for, what was that, 69 yards. Nice. Good stuff there. He's really like Dorian Fleming and Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher had 2 straight 100-yard games to start the season. Dorian Fleming came close to 100, but he's been in the conversation as a leading receiver as well. So that's what we have so far played. Games to be played, of course, include Akron at Miami. Curious to see what that's going to look like, but I think Miami's going to probably win that big. Same thing with Virginia Tech taking it over Liberty later on. Rutgers goes on the road to Maryland. That's a game that Cam asked for. Hopefully he can get the job done. BJ looking to carry the momentum of an emotional overtime win over Rutgers. Looking to take that down to South Bend and get a win over Notre Dame. We'll see if he can get it done. We're again looking to go on the road here in just a moment. And Pitt goes on the road to Camp Randall to face Wisconsin. So that is your Week 3 slate. We'll, of course, come back over that later. I want to look at the Heisman watch real quick. Do we have any players? None yet, but we got Jake Wakefield here. We're going to be facing Heisman contender at quarterback. 12 passing touchdowns, no interceptions. We're going to take a look at all those numbers here in a moment. Looking at team stats, we're going to go ahead and look at this Texas Tech team. 552 yards per game on offense, 45 points per game. We are not quite up there in that category, but we're not far off, I didn't think. Yeah, 40 points a game between our 2 games so far. We've scored 49 and 31 so far on the year. Texas Tech, again, leading that yards per game category, up there in passing yards per game. But they're running the ball well, too. 177 yards per game is a pretty solid number here. What does that put them at? 13th or something like that? Just behind us, as a matter of fact, in yards per game. So, this is going to be an offensive game. I think we're going to have to make some plays. One thing that helps us the most is we play decently defensively, nothing crazy, but our run defense is great again. We were the best in the nation last season. We're currently averaging 56 yards in the first 2 games. So we're gonna rest on our laurels, rest on what we know we're good at, and we're gonna hope it's enough to go into Lubbock and win this game. That's all we can do. We're gonna go. So what we'll do there, I'll go blackouts for Tech. This didn't get game of the week somehow. I really don't know how, but it did not get game of the week. Get our offense. I want to get out there first and go after him. Can we get the job done against number 10 Texas Tech? We'll see. We'll see if we got it.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas.
Right.
As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
All right.
So Cincinnati's offense will get
What I didn't do was take a look at their roster. I should have, but I think I know what we need to do here. So we're
between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch
right
the
away,
football
9 yards
well.
on the ground. That's
no
what
doubt
we
the
want.
game plan for both offenses. Feed the running back as many different ways as possible.
Jaden
Just
Ball
let him
gets
go
a
to work.
couple yards and a first down.
They bring him down,
early
but
on.
not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A good start. I
Here's
don't mind
this
that.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
So we're going to try to throw the ball here a
Looking
little
to
bit.
throw on first down.
There's Caleb Goody.
Snagged out of the air.
That's a first down.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Let's go back after him here. On the ground. Oh, ball fumbles. No fucking way, man. That is a terrible way to start this game.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better.
I'm going to use it early here. I'm going to try to.
We've got a
hopefully he
timeout
got it
here
back.
as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay
I see the
booth
knee
the
down.
chance to
I
have
just hope
another
the
look.
ball wasn't out yet. I mean, I think the knee's down, but I'm sure I could be fucking wrong here.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. From the gun, the ground game.
Oh my
Past
God!
the first
fucking
down marker
already.
and
I
still
mean,
running.
ran right by him
They
on that first
finally
play.
wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable
We're gonna
ground.
have to answer back
The
there.
Red Raiders come
That's
to the line
an
after
unlikely
ripping off
fumble
that
from
huge
Jaden
gain
Ball.
on the
It's
ground,
very,
trying to keep it
very
going.
tough early.
To the ground, he's got it again.
Luckily, gonna break
He
away from a
fought him
couple,
off
but
for a
finally
while,
down
but that's
there.
what they mean by gang tackling.
That's what we
I
need.
love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
I mean, what in the world? He didn't even try to tackle him.
And he
I don't
left
quite
the first
understand that.
defender grabbing at
Okay.
air before he was finally
I
tackled.
mean, this is not.
Just inside the
That was
35,
far
1st
from
and 10
legit,
from the
but okay.
34. They'll ride the
They're
hot
liking the
hand.
run game. Okay.
He's
Cedric
going to
Alexander
lose a
goes
yard
down.
on that one.
Well, just nothing
That's
doing
right,
on
keep
that
them in.
last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The short hands. It's Hale. Turning it on.
That's crazy. That's
And he
fucking.
ran away from the defense to take it in.
I already see where this one's
Touchdown,
going, man.
Red
That's
Raiders.
unfortunate.
Yards after catch.
All
That's
because of a
what this
fumble.
guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it.
That's a shame.
Made guys miss.
I
showed
thought we
you
were
the
ready to go on the
speed,
road for this
and it
game.
was
And we started it
paid
pretty
from
well.
there.
I just,
What
the fumbles,
can you say
I can't.
about this guy's athleticism, man?
I don't know
He
what
is
I'm supposed
such
to do
a
on that.
weapon.
And it'll
Game's
come
gonna
out
make
to the
that happen either way.
25.
The
No
fumbles.
attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense
Can't
back
beat
on
that,
the field.
you know.
After that last
But sometimes
drive,
the game
he came
chooses
back to the
what has
sideline, and
happened
Coach
most times.
probably said, you dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make it.
I'm going to give you another chance.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
I mean, so that turnaround there, not even close to what anything I did on the 6 there, but okay.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Calls his own number.
Get out,
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
QB designed run is going to be a big part of this offense, and I like the patience he showed on that last run getting the first down.
And the Bearcats are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball.
Outside.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets him to the 39. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew that.
Breaks into the open.
There's Ball. Oh, what a run.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21.
We're running the ball well. I cannot be.
On first down.
I can't be terribly mad. I'm still.
I'll tell you what.
Fumble,
but I'm
more
runs like that, and defensively,
we're in an
you start thinking. More guys in the box.
We're not out of this game by any means.
More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
I'll go to Covey here.
Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back.
There we go.
Touchdown!
We'll take that in short yardage.
Answer back. And took it on in for the score.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield.
Make his plays.
Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Slips away. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They go to the ground. There he goes.
He didn't get there. Let's go. 4th down. We're going to get it back.
To the first down marker. He's a yard short.
We're going to let Dakar Anderson try to make a play.
Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats.
We're all playing at the moment. I mean,
they fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter.
Like, that's the kind of game we're going to play here.
First down here.
Just one mistake. Get out of the way early.
They'll try the run.
I'm all for it.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
I don't really know what happened there.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
There's Jackson.
Finds his man. It's Jackson.
Oh, and he breaks free. Let's go across the 50.
Gets him free. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's ball. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice
good
job.
Game early. The fumble,
the handoff.
The side.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Oh, he got tripped by his own man. Really Emmett Mosley was just right in the way.
Now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The Bearcats have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
We did, just not.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets down...
Touchdown, big ball.
He goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Take a lead here.
You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show
Cats,
and that's the
2
way it's
long
done.
possessions and one that was working its way towards it.
You can handle it when you give up 3.
I feel good on offense. If we can just get another stop, gather momentum at halftime, get this crowd to shut the fuck up.
That's frustrating.
Like, we'll be in a good spot.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Great.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Alexander.
Third and 8.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Offense on the move.
That was a great play. I mean, they found him open.
clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Buckley. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again.
Under 2 minutes. We know they're throwing.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down.
Wakefield goes down, and we're going to call
and the
timeout.
quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense calls the
Rutherford.
timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stone.
And he broke all those fucking
and this
tackles,
defense
man.
has its work cut out to get this
insane.
dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way
We
to
know they're
picking up the
throwing
first.
it. We have to slow this
And the
shit
Red
down.
Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Shakes off the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
30 seconds
We
to
got
go.
a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pressure coming. Big fella moving. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
You get
Kick,
sacked.
and
Let's
the
go.
pressure
Timeout. We
gets
forced
him
it.
back at the 8-yard line. There's a timeout on the
Force the
field.
timeout.
Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rushes on him.
Get there. They're not going to have another timeout. We're going to go into the half
with a sack.
up by 7. Let's go.
We've played 2 quarters
That
here.
is
Time
huge.
to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
That's what she
update.
said, but that's huge.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific
not-
atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy,
Man,
but I do know
what a
this. The team that sustains
bit of a roller coaster
drives
first
and just
half, but
moves
man,
the
we have potential to
sticks
be up
might be the
21-7.
team that comes out on top today.
Serious potential to be up
With that
21-7
said,
there.
let's send it back to the guys
They get ball at half, and
Jones
if we can stop them here.
Stadium.
Get off the field on our 3rd downs. That's where we're
All
at
right,
right
Kevin,
now. We
about
just haven't
ready
got
to
off the
get
field on
things
3rd.
cranked back up here.
We do that. We could turn
The
this into a
Bearcats
2-score
will kick
game
it away
pretty
to
quick.
start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out.
Oh, he's going to go down
That's the kind of
inside the zone.
mistake that throws
Man,
off
you
your
just
game
can't
plan.
let
Come
that
out of the
happen.
end zone and you're stopped at
Well,
the
you
8.
can, I guess.
Texas
They're
Tech
good.
has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said
Oh,
something
yeah,
that's
his throw.
important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the
Creating
offensive
a lot of
line and being
pressure on
physical,
Wakefield right
having a
now,
nasty
and I
attitude.
don't
Running
think
back,
they
same
really
thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I
how
think even if
how
you're
to
this
handle this.
defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive,
Sacked.
we're going to
Let's go.
And down
He held it
goes
too long,
back
but
at
great
the
coverage.
3.
That was a coverage sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
The give to the
That's a
back.
safety. Let's go.
Nowhere to go. Couldn't
16
get it
to
out of the
7.
end zone.
Cincy
He'll take
leads.
the safety.
Man.
You could tell the defense
what
smelled
we
it.
need.
They knew exactly where they were on the field.
Can't run the ball out of
Put
the end zone
pressure
there.
on him, got
Put
him
yourself in a
down
bad spot.
in the end zone.
Then throwing
Safety,
it twice. I was
baby.
very surprised. 2 almost sacks, and Antoine Peak has been the player of our dynasty so far. Best player the Cincinnati's had in this thing.
And they'll set up for the
And
free kick from
man,
their
you
own
love that.
20.
And that's going to be a free kick out of bounds. We're going to get the ball in very good field position right now.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
All right, let's see what our offense can do here. Can we extend the lead?
First down.
I think Iglesias got a man there. He did. Wow, Caleb Goody. Wide open.
Out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hung.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down.
Zahersky, you got to catch it.
The pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball,
Goody, get up the field.
Tell the difference.
He fought all the way to the line to gain, and we're going to go.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Tries to get
Halfback Singh, Jaden Baugh, first down.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now they're going to try to take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
And man, you feel like if we can just punch here, get one more, and really open this game up. Caleb Goody
and he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Just really pound this one.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Bearcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right.
Just celebrate with our mascot
Cincinnati!
here.
They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Good catch.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They took it 64 yards right down the field. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to... Oh, he's got some space.
He's going to get chased down by DJ Pickett.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The play there, but man, what a...
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
What a regroup that was.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
3rd and 6.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
Oh, it's intercepted. Holcomb's going to bring it down.
Even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
Man,
no real chance on the return, but
what a shutdown day we've had on Wakefield.
There are few things that can impact a game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big
gotten
play
him
there.
And I love
so
the
many
team
times in
defense
this
on this
game.
play.
Our pass
Excellent
rush
job
has
getting
been
to the QB
amazing.
and forcing the errant pass. And
We're
how
making
about
a
the
lot of big
secondary
plays,
on the
and now we
back
have
end,
a
able to rally that
well, I don't want to say
football,
huge
pick it
lead.
up.
I don't think there's
And
such
that
thing
run really
as a
didn't
huge
go
lead
anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
We have a
How
big
important
lead
those 5 guys are up
with the
front
ball
to get on
and
those
a chance
defensive
to
linemen to try to move
probably
them
put it away
to
if we
get a
score
run
on this
game
drive. I
going.
would say
It
that's very
squarely falls on the shoulder of those
likely
5 offensive
to
linemen.
be the name there.
All down, but they'll move the
And down
sticks
goes
as he
Colin
picks
Simmons.
up
I
the
forgot
first
he was even
down.
here. That's the guy who hawked
Looks as
down
if we have an injury
Goody
on that last play,
on
and we'll
that
take a
wide
break to
receiver
check him
sweep.
out.
We have kept him essentially non-existent in this game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
That's the first time their pass rush
out of
has
time,
gotten
and down
to
he
us.
goes at the 38.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
There's him at Mosley, and he's got a lot of room. That's going to be a first down.
There he
So
goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football.
Numbers
And this
didn't
is
look
why
like they
they
were
get
there,
to
but
him
still got a
short,
couple
because
out of it.
he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it.
good catch from Mosley.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
We're just going to go ahead and try to.
And the Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Turning it on.
Why did he reach it, man? I just don't. That animation pisses me off so bad. Devon Tracy's injured. That's not the word we want to see there. But
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
why
out.
are you reaching the ball out there?
On the run, it's Buckley.
We're slowing them
Stacked up
down.
after
We're slowing
gaining
down
a
the run
couple
game.
to the
We took a lot of
23.
time out. Bruce Irvin, he'll
It's
be back,
definitely
so
too
we're gonna see
early
if
to
Tracy's
panic,
coming
but
back
there's
in
some
this
bad
game.
feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're
One more
becoming
quarter.
a one-dimensional
We can
offense.
close it out here on
at
the
a
road.
time
I'd be very,
when you need to
very
be able
happy.
to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or
Jaden
you've
Ball's
got
2
to be more
fumbles are just
physical
not,
up front.
not it.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hudson. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Offense getting set for 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the
Thought
right.
Pickett was going to be able to
And
make
they'll
that
move the
play.
chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage zone,
Yeah,
they've been able to
knocked the
double
ball
him,
out
they've
there,
been able
too.
to change up the
Josie
looks,
not able to
and
make
they
a
have
play.
not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays.
Man,
Play
we
the
got a
coverage
fumble
where
on
you've
that
got multiple
animation just a
eyes on the
minute ago.
quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires it
Man,
beautifully
ooh,
in on the
skip
crosser.
To it, but
Stop
it feels like
at the
everything they're
3,
doing
but
is
it'll be
pretty
enough to give them a 1st and goal.
quick.
The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
We didn't have a
Fired
stop
in
for
from the
that.
red zone for the score.
That's going to be unfortunate if they get an onside kick
And it's
here,
so
'cause I feel like
underrated.
momentum's
The
gonna
relationship
split
between a
apart.
QB and a wide
All because of
receiver,
that
the
fumble.
timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two
37
guys
to
has
go.
to be great when you're
Can I
throwing
take the majority of that off the
because
clock?
coverage is going
Probably.
to be tight. The throw might not be
Do I
perfect,
guarantee
but
the game's
this is
gonna
something
let me?
these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Bearcat
Can't
offense
guarantee
ready
the
to
game's
go
not
back
going
to
to make
work.
Jaden Ball fumble for a
That
third
last
time.
fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers
Take
can be
that.
contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football.
I
So
don't
he's
call it
going back,
playing
he's
not
looking
to
at his
lose,
play
but I'm
list, and he's saying,
certainly
which
trying
runs
to
work the
play
best for me in this game? What
against
can I
the,
lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quick release by the QB. Breaks into
Against the
open.
idea of this game
And he's brought
forcing
down
a
after a
loss
nice
upon me.
game.
That's, I think
He
the
just
words I would
keeps
use, maybe.
piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
17 of
And
18
I think some
from
people might
Puglisi.
say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great
Puts us in
job
a
by the
position for a
offense there,
fumble
getting
or
the
anything.
first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Oh,
Gets
there
it
we go.
past the marker.
This
They
timeout
get him
number
down,
1.
but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. On the option.
Puglisi.
Relentless,
Looks like
tough
it.
running
Looks
gets it
like
down
it's
to the 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Give to the running back.
Ball,
And he
touchdown.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're
Answering for
on
the
their
fumbles
way
at
to a
least.
3-0 start.
31-14.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Don't play our coverage here. I don't really.
To the air on first down. Setting up the screen.
I can't believe he
Runs
got
through
away
a
from
tackle.
Thompson.
And he'll run across the sideline.
It's a
after
veterinary
the good
winner
game.
last season. What are we doing?
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
What we got?
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play.
There he goes.
We've got some guys that are going to
big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They're just breaking so many tackles. It's kind of crazy.
That's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They just keep firing. Let's it go to the end zone.
Oh, man,
it falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Using his feet. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He caught him, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires into the end zone.
Can't cover them all.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
All right.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Kevin Chosen.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play. Try to create some momentum for your team.
Ryan Puglisi is going to walk out of here a winner in a top 10 environment.
Off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Big time win.
Big
time win on the road. I was nervous about that one.
But this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
But there again, 54 rushing yards. That's what I was kind of curious about. Did they run the ball very well? No. And they couldn't. Towards the end of the game, they had to throw it. So we did well. 1 for 1 on 4th down. We were 100% on red zone touchdowns. So -1 on the turnover battle. I forgot we had the 1 interception in this game. But nonetheless, a big deal. Jake Wakefield, 21-25 for 283, 84% completion. But, well, man, what was up in the graphic there? I don't know why the side graph is so blurry for them. Is that one for us? No, I don't know. Anyways, we'll talk more about that in a minute. But Wakefield, again, a good game. I mean, he was tough to defend, but the multiple sacks we had and everything else helped a lot. They spread the ball around. I mean, they got it to a bunch of different guys. Jalen Hale was a pain in our ass. Micah Hudson played well. They got some pretty solid receivers there. Their defense is good. I'm surprised, truthfully, that Colin Simmons was not more of a problem. 1 tackle on the game, and it was that tackle for loss on Caleb Goody when, again, we tried to wide receiver sweep. Man, what a day for Ryan Puglisi. 17 of 18 for 219, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Just a very efficient day from the young starting quarterback. Jaden Ball adds 113 on the ground with Zion Johnson's 54. Didn't see any of Baez in this game. It was just simply because I don't want to put a freshman in that big a moment yet. I want to see him a little bit more before I do that. Caleb Goody 8 catches for 97 yards. Barry Jackson had 3 for 52. This team was just solid. We played a really good game. I mean, all things considered, no true issues in the sack department. I think we gave up 1 sack all game. I think it was, and even then, it was more of a coverage sack than anything. Hard to be upset with that. Our defense did a great job. Cameron Rutherford 2.5 sacks. We saw Marquez Parker get in there, and Desmond Umezulu again. Half a sack for him as well. The South Carolina transfer. Thrilled does not even begin to probably explain how I feel about this game. That was a big one for us. That was a big one. We should probably jump to maybe the highest ranked team in the conference. We're behind West Virginia right now. It's the only team ahead of us. I can't imagine we stay behind 16 West Virginia after that win. I think that's going to be a big boost to our ranking. So I'm very excited for that. Hoping that's going to give us a bit of a chance for the college football playoff when that time comes around. Who knows? Who knows? We've seen crazier things happen. So with that win, that's definitely knocking Texas Tech down. UCLA's got Iowa State. They could potentially lose. Not out of the question. We could jump into the top 15, maybe even be brought all the way up to the top 10 with that win. So very, very excited for the way that could turn around for us. The Heisman contender probably no more after that one. And the early season stats for Ryan Puglisi are very impressive. 50 of 59 passing for 565 yards and 5 touchdowns. We're not throwing for a bunch of yardage, but we don't particularly need to. For one, his playing time deal breaker is all we need to worry about, and he's not losing that playing time. That's for sure not happening. Jaden Ball's got 296 yards in his first 3 games, averaging 98 a game. Zion Johnson's getting his numbers. Baez is trying. He's got deep playing time. I'm gonna try my best to get him on the field more, but I don't think it particularly matters if I put him on the field or not. He's just going to be behind these guys, and there's not much I think I can do about that at this moment. So hopefully there is, but I don't know. Receiving again, not a lot of huge yardage or anything like that, but you got Goody and Baugh doing what they got to do, and I think we'll get that brand exposure up by simply winning more games. So I don't see that being a huge issue. Says we only got 1 sack allowed. Okay. Defense is Christian Harrison leading the team, Antoine Peak there, and Jonathan Thompson still in the conversation, but it's very, very consistently Christian Harrison in on plays. I'm surprised as a corner to see him there that much. Antoine Peak's been everywhere, though, and has an interception this season. Along with DJ Pickett, he's got a pick 6. And who's got the forced fumble? Jaquan Sanks, okay. With Peak on the recovery. We've got Peak with the safety. I mean, Antoine Peak has done everything, and right now he should be an early leader for the Thorpe Award. We'll just go ahead and call that out right now. So with that said, our next game, or next time you will see Cincinnati on the field, will be against UAB, and I have a pretty solid feeling that that's not going to be a game that I'm particularly concerned with, if I'm being honest. We'll take a brief look at their ratings here, but I can't imagine that being a game I'm terribly concerned with. And no, it pretty much starts here at quarterback. Walter Taylor is going to be on the field, but his 82 speed is not particularly a huge problem for me. And his accuracy is not a thing that I'm particularly concerned with. At running back, they could be a little problematic maybe if they run J.P. Powell a lot. I'll have to look at their tendencies to see what they do, but that could be a problem. They got some speed, but they don't have anything that overly concerns me. Tight end, I'm certainly not worried about, and that offensive line is probably going to get just ransacked in that game. Their D-line's probably going to get pushed around. I think we're going to get a lot of yardage out of their front seven, but I think we're just going to hang a good number in this one. I intend fully to come out in this game and just take a long walk on that one. So we'll see how all that lines up. But thank you guys, those of you that tune in to this one. We'll be back with that next one against UAB. Probably, I'd say probably Wednesday at the soonest. So yeah, thank you all so much, and we'll see you guys in that next one.